welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel for a short Aberdeen v Celtic game preview for the game on Sunday at 12 noon on Sky Sports. Before I start, just please remember, if you can, like and subscribe to try and help the analytics of this new YouTube channel. New YouTube channel delivered by a very old Celtic fan. Please, if you can, like and subscribe, as it will help boost the channel. And also a wee reminder, I'm planning to do a live stream on Sunday after the game finishes with a few thoughts and reflections and opinions of the game, who were the better players, and any ways we can strengthen the side and change the tactics over the next few weeks. This will be Celtic's second league match this season, following our 4-2 win against Ross County, and I fully expect Celtic to win. It is over 5 years since we lost to Aberdeen, since the end of the 2018 season, and 7.5 years since we lost to Aberdeen at Pittodrie, going back to February of 2016. And of course, last season we won 4 out of 4 against Aberdeen in the league, with 5-0 and 4-0 victories against the Aberdeen team managed by Barry Robson in the second half of the season, with the 5-0 victory being Ange Postecoglou's last league match as Celtic manager. Going into the match, the only injury worry had been Liel Abada following his knock against Ross County, but according to Brendan Rodgers, he has made a full recovery and will be available for selection on Sunday. We have 3 ongoing injuries of note: O, Tillio and Johnson, all of whom are expected to be back playing in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And until O returns in 4 to 6 weeks, we are, it appears, going with the option of Dyson Maida being the backup to O through the middle, additionally supported by Yang, Forrest, Abada, Haksabanovic as wide players, also who can move in and have done under previous spells in their career, to play centrally as an emergency backup player. There are a couple of selection queries with regards to the game on Sunday: who is to play at right back and who will be the 2 midfielders along with Callum McGregor. Rio Hatate is apparently trained very well, shown a very good attitude, and impressed Brendan Rodgers this week. And so I would not be surprised if Hatate starts on Sunday, as I did feel that Celtic played better when he came on as a second half substitute, replacing David Turnbull. Tomoki Iwata has played well at right back in pre-season friendlies, and Ralston was, for me, a disappointment last Saturday. And one of Aberdeen's main threats, of course, is Johnny Hayes down the left in his left wing-back role. And so nullifying his threat is an important part of playing against Aberdeen. Aberdeen had a rather disappointing, boring 0-0 draw against Livingston. They have made 9 changes to their squad and are missing 2 of their 3 first-choice centre-backs, with McDonald and Williams both missing last week's game and expected to miss Sunday's game as well. And so this will be a vulnerable area for Celtic to exploit on Sunday. My prediction for the starting lineup will be Hart, Ralston, Carter-Vickers, Navrocki, Taylor, Hatate, McGregor and O'Reilly, Abada, Kyogo and Maeda. with quite a number of good options coming off the bench. Whether Alex Bernabe is available on the bench following his disciplinary actions for missing pre-game preparations for the Ross County match, I have my doubts, and I suspect he will be left out of the matchday squad. My prediction would be a 2-0 victory for Celtic. Don't think it'll be a repeat of the 4 or 5-0 wins last season, but think Celtic will be comfortable 2-0 winners with goals by Kyogo and O'Reilly or Turnbull. Another topic raised by Brendan Rodgers in his midweek press conference was the SFA's plans to expand added time at the end of first and second halves to cover more accurately time of ball in play, and so adding on additional minutes for time wasting and for goal celebrations and other delays over and above VAR checks, substitutions and injury treatments. Rodgers felt that this will cause more fatigue and more injuries, but I think given Celtic's never stop mantra and the fact that their fitness, stamina and strength and endurance have all improved considerably in the 2 years under Ange Postecoglou, I think these final few minutes of each half will be a bonus for Celtic, more likely allowing us to score goals just before half time and in added time at the end. And also we have more impact players than any other club to come off the bench to change the progress of a game. And so I think this additional minutes actually for Celtic will be a good thing rather than a detriment. One final thing, just to briefly cover, 3 Scottish teams were in European qualifying this week, and while I am a dedicated Celtic fan, it is important that other Scottish clubs do well in Europe to boost our coefficient and boost Scotland's standing in the UEFA rankings for qualification for competitions and also share of the Champions League money. Rangers were rather disappointing in a 2-1 win against Servette, even though they got a lucky penalty and a lucky sending off for the opposition. And I do think Servette will come through in the second leg to knock Rangers out the Champions League qualifiers, demoting them to Europa League qualifiers. Happily, Hibs were impressive in a 3-1 win with 2 late goals against Luzern, and I can easily see them coming through next week's second leg away from home. And Hearts then also scored late to pull the game back to 2-1 against Rosenborg in Norway, and I can see them easily coming through next week at Tynecastle to qualify for the next round. And so we'll be secretly supporting Hibs and Hearts, and we'll keep an eye on the Rangers result out of interest. So good luck to the Scottish sides, especially Hibs and Hearts next week, and hope they can qualify for the next round to help boost Celtic's coefficient and Scotland's coefficient for the next few years. Just to finish off, please like and subscribe, add any comments that you feel may be positive or helpful, and all being well, we'll do a live stream on Sunday, an hour or two after the game ends, to share my opinions. Thank you for listening and watching today and this week, and goodbye.